What do you think some of the biggest barriers are going to be for, we'll say, autonomous security in the next 10 years?
I think there's two. And so usually what I tell investors is like there's three risks. Do you have a market risk? Well, do you think the market for crime is going to evaporate tomorrow? Like everyone's just going to wake up tomorrow morning and start behaving? Like, no, I don't think we have a market risk. You got a recurring revenue business model for a recurring societal problem. No market risk. Okay. Do you have a technology risk? Technology can be always improved. We've operated 4.4 million hours fully autonomously since, for the Star Wars fan, May the 4th of 2015 was the first time we deployed a machine. And so we've learned a thing or two. But technology can always be improved. So not too worried about what's left. Execution risk. Why are you here? Best way to reduce execution risk? Brilliant people. That's how you reduce risk. And so that's what we're focused on. I think that's an internal.
More competition risk.
No, not in this particular case. So in terms of competition, there's been 6 companies have tried to do what we're doing. 3 of them major corporations and 3 of them startups. All of them have failed, gone bankrupt, or given up. So not worried about that. The big 3, Allied Universal, Securitas, Garda, World, I'll say staffing companies are supposedly security companies. Our primary competitor, yes. Strategically, they're flawed. And I think therein lies the opportunity. The biggest challenge and risk is humans don't want to change and large organizations don't want to change. And this is what I told DHS, Pentagon, Congress last year. This nation is addicted to 3 things: security guards, CCTV cameras, and video management systems running on Windows, and does not want to change, period, full stop. So last year we had an interesting board meeting where I explained to the board the following. So imagine you had a bar chart, and from this arm all the way up here is one big bar. Okay, let's cut it into 3 pieces. And you've got Garda World, Securitas, Allied Universal. These are the 3 largest guarding companies in the US, all either foreign owned or controlled in some form or manner. The 3 largest guarding companies in the US are foreign owned or controlled. Do you think that might be a problem? They know your exposure, they know where all your risks are, they know all your patrols, they know everything. And you're telling me that's okay? I'm sorry, that on my watch, that's not okay. So these people generate $20 to $30 billion of revenue plus or minus a year in the US, and have employed about 500,000 people, 500,000 people. Okay, big bar chart. This little bar chart that you can't see over here, this is every Tom, Dick, and Harry that's come up with some sort of technology or service or product to disrupt these guys over here. There's hundreds of them. Burned billions of dollars. And my question to the board is, why is this headcount 1% of this? This is about 5,000 people over here. Are all these CEOs, they're all stupid. They can't build a great product or a great service. Their boards are all incompetent. Their engineers are terrible. They don't know how to do anything. Or is there something else wrong because this ratio hasn't changed for 10 years? A chief security officer is probably ex-FBI, ex-military, ex-law enforcement. Did not grow up with technology. That's not what they grew up with, right? So all these technology vendors show up over here going, hey, do you want this LiDAR? Do you want this radar? Do you want this camera? Do you want this AI algorithm? Do you want this robot? And the guy's looking at you, mostly guys, that guy's looking at you cross-eyed, like, what are you talking about? And so they don't want to change, right? So why did we make an acquisition in February of a guarding company? Everyone's like, what? The robotics company in Silicon Valley bought a armed and unarmed licensed guarding company? What the heck are you guys doing? Well, I'm going to force what we need to get done. These people don't want to change. Okay, so I'm going to put this in a format that you'll accept. Right? It's a crazy thing to say, but there's only one municipality in the entire United States of America that's ever put out a request for proposal for X number of security robots. We weren't allowed to even quote because all the RFPs are what? I need 72 cameras. I need 32 guards. I need 10 officers. I need 52 cameras. All right, you guys want to play this game? We can provide you the armed and unarmed guards as the first in, and then we're going to slowly gain your trust, and we're going to start reducing the expenditures, improving the outcomes, adding the technology, so we can be your managed service provider to provide the correct combination of hardware, software, and humans depending on your location, your problem, and your budget. And in April, we had our first Autonomous Security Force Day. Had a bunch of chief security officers here and security professionals and told them what we're going to go do. Tell me which chief security officer is going to go, no, I don't want a better team and better technology and lower costs and better quality. Nobody. Nobody's going to do that.